Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is day 103 of playing chess every day until I reach the rating of 2000 ELO online, and I'm back to 1879. Okay, let's play the Caro-Kann defense. We got a game against an 1868. I waited for 4 minutes and I got match against 1868. D4, no? Okay. At some point he needs to play it. He doesn't play D4. What the hell is this kind of opening? Okay. So playing C5, he will go here and we will take, so that we can put a square for the knight to target this pawn. So he is forced to play the move D4 at some point. Develop our knight, he plays this, pawn takes. Because of this, and knight takes, we goes here, okay. I mean, what is wrong with this guy? Going to C7, D4, pawn takes. Is he aiming to play B4? So if A5, B4, pawn takes, we just take, he cannot take us. But this move is really weakening because of bishop to B5. So A6, B4, and simply G6 in here? No, we might trap our bishop somehow. Yeah, what is he doing? We can play queen to C7, forcing him to play the move D4, pawn takes, then we continue the game. Let's go here. Unless he played bishop to B5, then this takes, and we continue the game. He played it finally. We just take here. Takes with the pawn. Okay. Now we can go queen to B6. We're adding pressure here, and we're also adding pressure so he cannot develop the bishop. And we're also stopping the bishop from going here. Queen here, knight here, trying to go there. So how about just taking the knight? I mean, the bishop is not really that strong, so bishop takes, rook takes, queen here. I mean, also we're removing the bishop so that we can potentially put a knight there. And his knight will be somehow annoying. So let's just take the knight. And now we go knight to E7, knight to F5, attack in here. Or maybe we have to play queen to B6 first. Queen to B6, I believe we have to play it first. And then knight to E7, knight to F5, bishop to E7, castle kingside, if he did not manage to defend the pawn. As long as I'm holding this square, his bishop is not really that active whatsoever. Knight here. Expanding on this side will weaken his king, so I'm not really expecting him to play any of these two. Maybe like B4, or maybe, yeah, B4, trying to put the bishop there, or maybe bishop here. Yeah, he played it. He can go here. That would be annoying. So how about knight to E7, B5, knight is being attacked, knight to A5, bishop here. We just develop the knight, because if he takes, we just take. And we're trying to put the here. So wait, what about rook to C8? Rook to C8, B5, knight to A5. I'm trying to put the knight here so that when he takes, I can take with the rook. I like this. So rook to C8. I don't believe he can attack me any kind of way. This move we go here. He attacks whatsoever. We go knight to C4, because this move is really weakening of this square. If he allowed me to reroute the knight. But after this knight back, I still go here because if knight takes, the pawn is protected, but I don't like it. This, b5, knight to a5, knight back, knight to e7, f4, knight to f5. I mean, this pawn will be hanging. The knight needs to move. He plays this. I just go here, knight takes, pawn takes. I don't believe this is the right move. Okay, going here, defending. Okay, don't hate it. Let's just develop the knight. Try to go here, attack the bishop, attack the pawn. And we need to castle it, as fast as possible. This, bishop to e7, castle kingside. And this move we go here. Okay, so after going here, he wants to take me. That is his genius plan. Okay. So going here, bishop takes, pawn takes. I don't want this weakness. Okay. How about knight here? If he takes, we just take, but this is not a good move. Knight here, bishop takes, pawn takes. Weak pawn. So knight here, bishop takes, pawn takes. Maybe knight here, we play this. Try to put the bishop there in castle. So that we can target these pawns later. Should I play it? Knight to a5, knight to a5, bishop takes, pawn takes, knight here, this. And then try to put the bishop on g7 and castle kingside and use the rooks to target the pawns. And this is very protected. I'm gonna play it. Because if he took, he doesn't have the bishop pair anymore, so that the endgame will be equal. And he would never have a push like f4, f5, so that would be great. Okay. We just have to be careful. Queen here, we need to protect this pawn. Not like this, we get attacked by this move. Maybe we can go there then. So wait. Queen here, pawn here, queen here, pawn takes, rook here, knight back, try to put the knight here. Yeah. So we can play this. He cannot attack me. This, here, this. He attacks me, I just simply take, and rook takes. Now, just the knight goes back, and if he wants to take me, takes, rook here, king here, so that the rook will never be here. I like this move. But what if this and he plays maybe rook here first? Try to play this. So queen here, rook here, and rook to d8, because after this move we draw back. I really want to play this move, and he's not supposed to play this. After this he needs to go here. I play a rook to d8. We can play this, f4, bishop takes, knight here, attacking the queen and the knight. So if the queen went here, we just take like this and weaken his structure. So f4, bishop takes, knight here, knight takes, queen takes, rook here. No, after this, and knight takes here, the bishop is attacked. Hold up. f4, bishop takes, knight takes, queen takes, bishop is attacked. He goes here, we just take here, he plays this, we move away. I like this move. I mean, it's already a weakness, so we can just, this takes, or this, he just moves away, we just go knight takes, queen takes. So this move, bishop takes, knight takes, queen takes, rook here, he loses the bishop. This. Bishop needs to move, or protect it. Bishop here. Then we play queen to c4, forcing a queen trade so that we can play the move b5. Okay, so what about this move? He cannot take, he cannot do anything. He needs to take like this or move away so that we can win the pawn. This. But wait a second. This, knight takes. Wait. here, takes this, and he plays bishop back to e3. But no, we just take here. He takes, we play this, no, he can take us, but wait, this, bishop back, knight takes this, and now we can go queen back to defend and rook here to defend. f4, let's go. I mean, it looks fine to me. I don't know if it's correct or not. We're gonna always learn from the game review. But I think it's a good move. I mean, it's already a weakness, and it's going to be a problem trying to defend it somehow. So let's just push it, attack him. Bishop takes, knight takes, attacking the queen. He takes me and I take with the queen. The bishop is hanging. The bishop goes back and I take the pawn. The bishop, he defends it somehow, and I just go offer a queen trade because we already won the pawn. No, we didn't win a pawn. Bishop takes this, this, and this. We did not win a pawn, but at least we removed these two pawns from the center, and we removed one of our weaknesses. So, yep. Bishop here we just take, knight takes we just go here. He cannot attack me because he loses the bishop. And after knight takes, queen takes, bishop here, we go queen here, takes. Now we can play the move b5 so that he can never target us, and we would have a very good pawn structure and a defended pass pawn. And if bishop here we just go knight takes, we ruin the pawn structure. And now after bishop here, this, and pawn takes, we just go queen to e6. He pushes the pawn, we don't really care, we just play bishop to e7, he pushes the pawn, we take, he takes here, and now we just castle, and we target the queen, but there will be pawn hanging, so we have to be careful. If he takes here, I don't know. No, he takes here, that's a blunder, because if it's check, and I take the bishop, and I can always reroute back, that's a blunder. Because he might be thinking that I'm only, ruining his structure, but no, that's a blunder because of a fork. And he can actually defend with the pawn, but after a check, no, his queen is hanging, bro, come on. Oh, I did not look at that one. I did not look at check. I did not look at a check. What if he played a check? That is super annoying. Oh, I did not look at the check, because if a check, where to go? Rook here seems retarded, because if simply knight takes, queen takes, we not drop the pawn, but we will get it. Yeah, he took. Okay. Oh, this, now a check. But if you give me the check, can I play this? He takes? No. Check. We cannot go here, obviously. Okay, so what the frick? Okay, I understand. Queen takes, bishop takes, and now he's preparing rook to e1. So after queen takes, bishop takes, and bishop to e7, rook here, queen goes back to d6, he attacks, and I play. But what about queen here? Wait, queen here, queen takes, pawn takes, bishop takes, and go here, he goes bishop here, we go take, he takes the pawn, I castle the king's side, and he can play f4 defending the pawn. And if queen takes, there will be bishop takes here, bishop to e7, rook to e1, queen to d6 defending the pawn, rook here, rook to d8, and he tries to double up and make a target out of my pawn. I was like, he's only gonna attack me and I can take. I did not look at there was a pawn will be hanging at the end. So this here, bishop to e7, rook to e1, queen to d6. There will be this move. You gotta be careful. So what about queen takes, bishop to e7, rook to e1, and simply queen here so that we can maybe play this. Or no, queen here. Queen to c4, queen takes, pawn takes, bishop takes pawn, this move. But wait a second. Queen here, queen takes, pawn takes, bishop takes, rook here, bishop here, and rook takes pawn. He takes me, I take. He goes rook here, and I go g6. He put the rook on the 7th rank. Wait, queen here, queen takes, pawn takes, bishop takes, rook here, bishop back. We don't take because at the end he will win this pawn. So queen here, queen takes, pawn takes, bishop takes, rook here, bishop back, bishop takes. Not a good move. So when he goes there, we just take the pawn. He takes me and I take. He plays rook here. And this is a weakness. So play g6, he put the rook there. I go back to defend. And then we can put the king there and use the rook. So this move, we are fixing our weakness. We're putting it closer so that we can defend it. Let's go here. Because if he just takes, ooh. Why didn't you didn't look at that, bozo? Pawn here. Queen takes. Bishop to e7, and there will be a rook here. Takes, 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 bishop takes, castles, lose the pawn, lose everything. What about queen here? If he takes, hold up, this, we cannot play this move. Okay. What about rook here? He plays takes. Hold up, hold up, hold up. b5, queen takes pawn. You play this? No. Yeah, we did blunder that. Bishop to e7. What the hell are you talking about? You need to move the king. Queen here. So that we can go back to defend after like rook to c1 or something. Queen here, queen takes, bishop to e7, rook to c1, queen to d7, takes, takes, and then we try to castle and continue the game down a pawn. So this is a move. Unless he takes and I take and he plays this, that's a retarded move because we can win the pawn. So after queen here, he needs to go queen takes. But wait a second. Queen takes. How to win this? How to attack? How to play? Cannot target this pawn because of f4, so it's useless. Bishop to e7. Plays this. Just drop back or drop back here. We need to play. I mean, this is what the mistake that I've made. I've waited too long to castle kingside to use the other rook. Okay, now we just go here. He wants to trade, thinking that he's winning being up a pawn. Well, he's fucking right. Yeah. And now rook to c1. Doesn't seem like a bad move because it's protected. Yeah. And now queen here doesn't seem like a bad move. Queen here, there will be a check, and I go here. He plays rook here. We castle kingside. Everything's protected. But that will be very, very odd. We cannot go here because we will drop the pawn. Queen here, queen check, bishop here, rook here, castles, and hello problems. Queen to d7, queen check, bishop here, rook here. I mean, everything is protected. Of course, it's gonna disconnect. If I lose this due to internet. Come on, motherfucker. How is it turned off? I have a shitty computer that doesn't connect to the network. What the hell is wrong? Connect, you piece of shit. Now what? Will it reconnect or not? The move that he can play is queen check, bishop blocks, and rook to c8, and then we have to play the move h6 to stop the bishop from adding more pressure. So check. We cannot block with the queen because we dropped the pawn. So check, bishop, rook. But wait, check, bishop. He can play bishop to g5 right away. But then we castle, and then he plays this. Wow, a lot of problems. It's connected. It's connected to the fucking network. Come on. But I'm pretty sure I'm losing this because queen check, bishop block, he can play bishop to g5, and I cannot play this because if takes, takes, bishop takes. Now we castle, attacking the bishop with the rook. That seems very retarded. Like, check, bishop, bishop here, and then we play this, takes, takes, and takes, castles, bishop takes, we go rook takes. That's not a good move for him. And after queen here, bishop here, this, and castles, he moves away, and I just simply move my bishop and attack his queen. So maybe this is the line. And after queen here, this, and rook to c8, we have to play h6 to stop him from playing this move. But there will be bishop to b6. Yeah, I'm cooked. I don't believe that I'm winning this, and I have to refresh the page so that I already lost this game because it disconnected, and I can wait for it like a billion times. It will not get back. It will not get back to the game, so yeah. Abandon. Fuck you, chess.com. I did not abandon the game. Fuck you. I didn't abandon shit. They give my opponents 1 minute and 50 seconds to get back to the, to reconnect. If they only give me 5 seconds and we disconnect, that's it. You're kicked out. That game didn't go your way, but there are some good moves to review. Let's take a look. Go. E4. Okay. Okay, in this position we have to go bishop to g4. Okay. Okay. You're still supposed to... What the hell do you want me to play? You want me to play the move g5. Well, it's protected, but that doesn't mean that we have to play it if it's protected. g5, the plan to go here, he cannot play this. So g5, the knight cannot go here. So g5, the knight needs to go back. And then he would pawn storm on this side. So that he can stop the move f4 to target the weak pawn. I did not see that. He played this, now takes. That was not even a move. I was supposed to go here, just, Taking was best. Queen here. I was supposed to go queen back. Takes, knight takes, this. Yeah, that's the move that he has, a check. No, that is the best move in this. Okay. I was going to go queen to d7. We need to wait a lot, maybe, and join lines. So yeah, it's queen to a8 check, bishop to d8. And now rook to c8 or bishop to g5. Or again, bishop to b6 is even better. So rook to c8, adding more pressure. So he's preparing to move bishop to b6. And I have to play, what the hell? I have to, okay, castles. But after castles, there is like bishop to b6. And I have to play f5, and he will go rook takes here, rook takes, and queen takes. And force a trade, he would have the bishop, make a passer, and win the game. Yeah, this is completely dead game. Yeah. But it's like losing. Of course he will see bishop to b6, and I was only thinking about bishop to g5, but he has bishop to b6, which is better defended and more, attacking. He can get the rook and the queen and take. He would win a piece 100%. Well, I just want to go back to. I just want to know where the huge mistake that I have made. So this one, yeah, bishop takes knight. I was so annoyed by the knight going here because I wanted to go here, and if he developed the knight, and I tried to maybe play rook to c8, he plays knight here, attacking me. He puts the knight on c5, he defends it. But I never tried to take the knight in any of the games that I played in these kind of positions, but in this time I took, and that was very bad. Because simply rook takes, and now I'm just going for something that is not there. I was supposed to develop the knight, try to go here, simply castle kingside. But yeah, the mistake that I have made, I'm just making weird moves. I split my pawns. I did not defend correctly. And I did not see that at the end of this, he can play this or see this check. I did not see the check, and I did not see the pawn will be hanging. And here I thought, let's just offer a queen trade, and when he takes me, I go rook here, he goes there, I take the pawn, he takes me here, I take with the king. I was thinking a lot about this position, but he doesn't have to take me. That's the entire point. I did not see the check. After this move, he just wins the pawn 100% free. And he could always draw back here to try to get a queen trade, and I'm cooked. And the pawn is very weak. Yeah. My first mistake to take the knight. The second mistake is to target a pawn that's already defended. And my mistake number 3, not castling, not activating my bishop and rook. Yeah. I was not supposed to go for something that is not there, but I was like, oh, maybe we can do something. Maybe we can target pawns. Maybe we can. But yeah. What I understand about this game, that this pawn chain is really, really strong in these kind of positions, and you have to get fully developed and castle and use the rook so that you can target it with all of your pieces, not just 2, as you're seeing right now. Yeah. So we learned our game, but we did not finish it until the end because of the internet. Of course, the internet connection is just garbage. And we're back to 1871. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. See you in the next video.